So when I was thinking about how to reflect on my videos that we sent for STEM camp and all the kids that are utilizing these activities and doing these experiments at their houses, I thought a really fun way would be to create another activity to incorporate vocabulary and key concept ideas from the 3 activities that I recorded. So as you can see, I have put, again, Legos, because I've used them all throughout undergrad. My kids use them all the time, and it's such a great way to incorporate STEM education into all areas of learning. So I have 3 mason jars of Legos, each titled with the activity that I completed and filmed and sent out to STEM camp. So sunscreen, my seltzer rocket, and what color should I wear. And within each of these mason jars, they have key terms, vocabulary words, and concepts that were discussed during the video and experiment, and that the kids recorded in their journal. So you can do several things with this. You can either just pick out a Lego and talk about it and how it related to the experiment, but I'm going to show you a really fun way that I found that you can build the Legos and still have a creative discussion about what you learned during the experiment. So an example that I wanted to show you was with the seltzer rocket, because this activity was my favorite one that I filmed, and hopefully it was the favorite one that a lot of the kids got to do. So I decorated my mason jar with STEM related things and rocket, because you know we did launch a seltzer rocket and mine went 30 feet in the air. So one really cool activity that I thought of was you pick out different blocks of your Legos and you stack them on top of each other. So I know it's backwards because of the screen, but like this one says, what did you learn? So that is your base, right? So you can start with what did you learn, and then you pick out, I mean, I'm just randomly gonna do it for the sake of this. And you can build on what you have learned through this. So I can, like, let's see, I found Alka-Seltzer, so I can stack Alka-Seltzer on this. I found observation, experiment, and let's see if I wanted to put astronaut like right in the front, because it doesn't. And you can kind of build however you want. So now my last one says materials, but I kind of want to put that right below here. And then what the job of the student would be to discuss each block with each word. So if we're going to start with what did you learn, you can say, pose that as a question. Overall, what did you learn? What did you learn about your seltzer rocket? What would you change about your seltzer rocket? So it's a very broad question. And then they would have to discuss each vocabulary word that they picked out and how it related to the experiment. So obviously the Alka-Seltzer was what was mixed with the water when the rocket launched. Your materials list is what every experiment needs to successfully organize and orchestrate an experiment. Your observation is what did you notice, and the experiment was what you conducted. I put words related to space because in my video I discussed a lot of things related to NASA, so I thought it would be really cool to just incorporate words that had to do with space and that kids can relate to, and to promote the careers in not only STEM fields but into exploring space. So that's just one way that you can do it. Again, there's a lot of flexibility with this, but I wanted to make it an activity that kids can continuously engage with and it be really hands-on so that it's not simply a worksheet and whatnot.